friends, this is a set that I have taken from the different source material so that we can understand the type of XGMT DI questions. We at Quantica offer free mocks for XGMT. You can visit our website given here in this slide and get free topic test and mock test for XGMT, which is a shortcut to XIMB. Coming back to this question, you can pause the video and try out the question and you will find what kind of puzzle is this. Does it belong to Venn diagram or is it a simple percentage question? Now when you attempt any DI set in XGMT, what happens that you note down all the data available in this set. But in this question, you have to find the key of the puzzle. Key. So all the sets that comes in the DI section of XGMT, you should always try to find the key of the puzzle. Now, try this set for 5 minutes, write down all the data, look at all the ratios, all the percentages carefully and solve it and tell me what did you see. So I hope you must have tried this set and realized that the information given here is a bit different. Now, try to understand what is happening. There are only two types of games the set is talking about. One is tennis and the another one is Formula 1. I will not write tennis or Formula 1. I will not write this because tennis and Formula 1 are two different games and nobody is playing both the games. So you should clearly understand that there is distinction between the student who play tennis and the student who play Formula 1. And this is given at the end of the set. No student likes both the games. This is the most important information of the set which is given at the end of the data. Now, so in an MBA college, 83.33% of the student like either tennis or Formula 1 or both. Now the option of both is nullified and the ratio is 7:4. So the entire student community is divided into in the ratio of 7:4. 83 1 by 3% is nothing but 5 by 6 of a fraction. 5 by 6 of a number. Now if you assume the number of students in the community, it should be definitely a multiple of 6. Because if it is not a multiple of 6, then the number of students playing tennis or Formula 1 will not be an integer. So this is the first takeout from the passage. The second one is, everywhere if you look at the ratio, 7:4, 2:9 and 6:5. So there are three ratios given here, right? The sum of each ratio, that is the sum of antecedent and the precedent, is always 11. That means what? The number of students in the college, in the school, should be a multiple of 11 also. Otherwise, this will not be possible. So it has to be multiple of 6 because 5 by 6 of the student play either of the games. And that is a multiple of 11. Perhaps you do not get what I am saying. I will repeat once again so that you understand the most important clue given in the question. Once you understand this, you will be able to solve the set properly. What is this? 83 1 by 3% means, if I say in my school 1/3 students are girls, 1/3, that means what? The number of students present in my class should be a multiple of 3. If it is not a multiple of 3, the number of girls would come in a fraction. and you will say that there are 23.5 girls in the classroom or 23.43 girls in the classroom. So whenever you find such number like 1/3 students are girls or 2/5 people drink alcohol, that means the number of total person present in the question should be a multiple of 5. Otherwise, the number of student or the number of person will become fraction, which I feel you do not want to happen. So this is the most important fact that you should keep in mind, because this will not be explicitly mentioned in the XGMT set. So this is not a data, this is data plus hint. Data plus hint. Data is that 5/6 of the total student play one of the games, and the hint is that the number of students present in the college should be a multiple of 6. So when you start with 6k as the total number of students, what happens? 83.33% means 5k student play either tennis or football, and the rest k do not play any game. So this is the total number of students. This is who play football or tennis, Formula 1 or tennis, and the k represents the one who do not play any game. Now the ratio is 6:5. The ones who do not play any game are again divided in the ratio of 6:5 for boys and girls. Boys and girls who do not like either tennis or formula is in the ratio 6:5. So this k should be a multiple of 6 again. So what I can extract from this set is that your number should be a multiple of 66. 66. It has to be multiple of 6 and it has to be multiple of 66. Now look at the options given here in the question. What is the total number of students in the college? There is only one possibility, 66. Otherwise the answer cannot be determined. So I am not confirming that the answer is 66 here, because it can be either 66 or any multiple of it, right? Now when the number of students is 66, 83.33% is 5/6 of 66k. So you will calculate that what is the 5/6 of it, and you will get 55k. Now this is divided in the ratio 2:9. So you will divide this in the ratio 2:9. The ratio of boys and girls playing tennis or Formula 1. So this will come as 10k and 45k. Now out of this, 60% boys play tennis. So again division, the 6k play tennis, that means 4k play Formula 1. Now this 4k is given as 4 in the question, and that was the key I was talking about. That was the key I was talking about. Remember, in the beginning I was talking about that any set that comes in the XGMT has a key in it. What is that key? The key is this. So I could have started the question from here. So when I sit and write XGMT exam, I will start my question from here. So 4k is the number of boys who play Formula 1, which is given as 4 in the question. So your k is 1. So once you know k is 1, you understand what is the total number of students in the college, and the problem is solved, right? I will try once again. So 66 is my number of students, 55 who play tennis or Formula 1, remaining 11 do not play anything. They have to be divided in the ratio of 6:5 to get the number of boys and girls, and 55 in the ratio 2:9 to get boys and girls. So this will give you 10 boys and 45 girls. Now out of 10, again division is possible, 6 and 4. For tennis and Formula 1. This 4 is for Formula 1, 6 is for tennis. Now how to divide this 45 among tennis and Formula 1? How will you divide? That is a challenge. Now that can be divided if you look at this ratio, 7:4. 7:4 is the ratio of this 55. Now this 55, Those who play tennis or Formula 1 is divided into 7:4. 7, that means 35, and 4, that means 20. So this 35 is the number of tennis player. 35 is the tennis and 20 is Formula 1. So tennis player is here 6 boys. So out of 35, 6 boys, 35 students play tennis, out of which 6 are boys, so remaining 29 must be girls. So this is how you get the number of girls playing tennis. And 20 is the number of students playing F1, out of which 4 are boys, so 16 are girls. Now, miraculously, when you add this 29 and 16, you get 45, which is the number of girls here. So, you have to watch this video again and again how to crack this set, and when you move around the question, you can now solve all the questions possible here. Now, let me remind you, in this Diwali offer, you can recommend your friend to write XGMT mock from our website. We are waiting for you curiously. Thank you.